47 seconds of logos.
Accidentally exposed to retrovirus ALZ-113.
Backstory exposition by newscast montage.
The now famous incident on the Golden Gate Bridge.
You mean Godzilla? Or X-Men United? Which famous incident are you talking about?
A 6-hour standoff with police.
Okay, come on. I know that movies reduce time, but there is absolutely no way that the standoff in Rise happened for 6 hours.
The CDC is projecting a fatality toll ranging from 5 million to as many as 150 million.
So, almost every number then. Thanks, CDC. Thunder and lightning indicate something ominous cliché. Andy Serkis isn't winning an Oscar in this scene. Good to see that the apes have learned basic expositional sign language. When has a son in a movie ordered to stay ever not wandered away, huh? Maybe the ecosystem has changed a bit, but a random bear showing up in Northern California after the last known bear was shot and killed there in 1922 seems like you're adding conflict for the hell of it. Well, there goes the entire bear population in California again. Let's face it, the only reason Caesar's kid got scarred was so we'd know which one he is. Ape school. Apparently apes have learned you need to wear surgical masks during childbirth, but they have not learned that 100 ape doctors are not needed in this situation. Also, thank God Caesar's bear fight ended in time for him to arrive home just as his son is being born. Yes, we definitely want the older son with gaping bloody wounds approaching the baby with no immune system. Definitely. Why is there one asshole walking far, far ahead of the entire group? Is it so that this guy can panic and shoot one of these apes?
They're apes, man. You think they understand what you're saying? Do they look like just apes to you?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, their organization is a little scary, but do I think they would understand English if you spoke it to them? It's just like if you ran into a giant group of Germans in the woods. You'd expect them to know English? This guy drops his bag for no damn reason other than the plot. It's not like that thing was sloppily slung on his shoulder and fell off. The guy was holding it. Yeah, no need for you, Kong, until the Empire State Building finale.
He could have killed us, he didn't. Maybe he kept us alive so they could follow us.
Double team pronoun game. Movie saves money by using real shots of San Francisco streets in place of post-apocalyptic ones. Are we supposed to believe these assholes swung their way across the Redwoods and the Golden Gate Bridge faster than their car? And weren't seen? Okay, they're going into the city. Some are even riding horseback. This must have been quite the scene at the checkpoint near the Golden Gate Bridge. But hey, f those guys, am I right? Also, why are some of these assholes running across rooftops? You basically have to enter the city and say, you know what, I think I'll travel by rooftop. It's more jumpy that way.
That's a hell of a lot more than 80!
Guy with no context for why the number 80 was chosen earlier decides to chastise the other guy for not estimating the hidden amount of apes from a previous scene better. By the way, have I mentioned that Carrie Russell is not my girlfriend in this scene?
Do not come back.
Can we talk about the dam for a second before you leave? Damn it. I just created extra conflict for this movie.
To find out who else is out there!
I realize you don't have power, but you could have sent a party to any number of cities a long-ass time ago. You don't think there are other pockets of immune people just like you all over the place?
We're 2 weeks away from running out of fuel.
You waited that long before exploring the dam and any other power options? Are you f***ing kidding?
And what if it backfires? What if he gets violent? I mean, how do you know that he'll even understand you?
Did you not hear Caesar shouting English a minute ago? I mean, being in denial earlier sort of made sense, but now you've witnessed it with your own eyes.
Son, it's not safe.
I'm safer with you than I am down here.
This guy's trying to prevent war so that he can protect his girlfriend and son, but decides bringing them along on the possibly insane go talk to Caesar plan is somehow a decent idea.
I know. Don't come back. I know.
I've had 2 chances to talk to you about this damn dam, but coming back here risking my life sounded like the better option.
If I could just show you, and you'll understand.
Why not just say we're all going to die without power and that dam nearby can provide the power? Why the unnecessary mystery in an already tense situation?
Didn't you have a little girl? Carver, that's enough. How'd she die?
That's enough!
Or your wife, for that matter.
Carver, you better shut up before I kick your ass.
I'm the asshole.
These people let him walk away without telling him that, yes, he's the asshole. They are keeping watch over the humans they don't trust and are bringing f***ing newborn babies along?
What do we do?
Question is, why don't you get Gary Oldman in on this decision, since he just happens to be here right now?
Should we shoot him?
Yeah, I don't know. You are one ugly son of a bitch, aren't you?
Despite evidence that these apes speak English, these assholes still say this stuff.
Brace yourselves.
Why don't you let them get out of here before you blow this thing up? Hell, you don't even give it any thought. You're just like, well, no more wire, better blow this thing up right now without thinking. Did they not tell the apes explosions were involved? Unsupervised children. Of course there's a gun in this thing. So many reasons not to let this child run over here in the first place. So many ways of stopping him, but everyone goes momentarily stupid so that this can happen.
Human, leave. No!
Wow, this is exactly what was said to me after my first sexual encounter. Wow, so he's also going to return home at the exact moment his wife is dying? Man, Caesar has some convenient-ass timing. Also, sudden Caesar's wife is sick subplot is sudden, but thank God, right? How else would the humans curry favor if they didn't bring medicine with them?
Malcolm, where are you going?
There's no time to explain. Apes just take Malcolm up to Caesar's palace, no problem. Thankfully, I brought my postpartum monkey get better medicine with me in my bag on the big restart the dam mission. Isn't it sort of dumb to talk about such things in the communal ape gathering place while using sign language? This is a terrible shooting gallery. There's only one target, and it's so damn big and close, I'm wondering what the point is in wasting all this ammo. Contributing to the delinquency of an ape. Okay, if these assholes weren't idiots, and weren't completely drunk, and had even 20% of the normal reaction these afraid of apes San Francisco humans have demonstrated so far, none of the rest of the movie could happen. Okay, Koba, you've gone too far. Your anger at humans is justified, and your complicated character full-on gray-colored up until now. The point you light your own civilization shit on fire just to further your agenda. Shame on you, Koba. I've half a mind not to give you any monkey treats tonight. Well, it's a good thing Caesar was standing in the perfect place where Koba could shoot him without anybody seeing it. Came to Ape Town with a plan, and man, did it work out beautifully without any time wasted. And despite a clear gunshot noise, Caesar's son and wife do not immediately jump to the edge to see who did it. Instead, they hug. Which is also that by the time the son actually looks, Koba has escaped. Somehow. Even though we saw earlier that Caesar's home was apparently high up above most of the rest of the common ape area. But whatever. Is the tank shot coming soon? Despite widespread distrust in the humans and Blue Eyes yelling human gun, none of the apes looks up to where Malcolm is and does anything to prevent their escape.
Humans! Kill Caesar!
Everyone just accepts that Caesar is dead without looking for a body. I believe they'd still believe the lie anyway, but not even Koba checks to make sure he's dead before rallying the troops to fight the human city. Furthermore, Koba makes his announcement without setting up guards to prevent Malcolm and his crew from running away in the first place. And now that I've looked at this shot again, where the f was Koba even supposed to have been standing when he made that shot, let alone the easy escape? Ah, the under-the-log hiding place is there every time you need it. How many places like this do you think exist in nature? Enough to be convenient? Wait, how long has power been restored? His iPad is just now figuring this out? Thank God they got the electricity working so the perimeter dudes could radio you about the incoming ape attack. Am I right? That was convenient.
There! California Street!
Okay, look, nearly all these apes have never shot a gun before, but they're one-handing some serious machinery without any kickback whatsoever, like they're all natural-born Rambos. Koba and Caesar's kid get shot off their horses, but apparently bullets are to apes what negative press is to a Kardashian. Koba does his best Dances with Wolves impression, and similarly does not get shot. Thankfully, this wary human civilization keeps all their barrels of fuel outside the city walls. Otherwise, this battle scene would be missing one awesome explosion. You wouldn't think an ape on a horse could charge a tank without dying, but you'd be wrong. I gotta admit, this f***ing shot right here is beautiful. Gotta remove a sin for it. We're not made of stone. Although, now that I think about it, who's driving the spinning tank to this perfect location right now? Eventually, the fire raging over wood and leaves, put itself out, apparently. Score! How in the f*** is Caesar all the way down here? Did he get shot and then drag himself all the way to this spot? And it's a major convenience he shows up right in front of them as they're about to find the car. Has anyone out here ever lifted one of these things? What this dude is doing is f***ing impossible, unless he's Lou Ferrigno, and he doesn't look like Lou Ferrigno, so I'm calling some major bullshit right here. All of these apes, most who still believe in Caesar's teachings, allow Koba to do this. This rule was on their f***ing wall for ape's sake. Apes go from kill all humans to shepherd them like prisoners of war with no explanation, but it sure helps keep the body count down. Heavy-handed shot of Koba standing on the tattered American flag is heavy-handed. Man, that James Franco finds his way into every movie, doesn't he? Even ones where he's presumed dead.
We need to operate. I don't have anything.
Geez, why did we blindly go wherever Caesar wanted to go without the tools needed to fix Caesar and stop the war?
Humans! You ape prisoner now!
Like Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, these apes are still taking prisoners they simply do not need. Anarchy apes just happen to be doing stupid shit in the exact place where Malcolm needs to get surgical tools. Extraordinary set of circumstances allow this guy to stay unseen by apes. Camera movement is reliable in telling you that there's probably a bad guy just around the corner that he's not seeing cliché. Fortunately for Malcolm and the plot, the ape that spots him hiding is Caesar's conflicted son, so all is good for the intended plot. Carry on. Look, I get it. He thinks humans did this, but does it not occur to him that these particular humans definitely didn't hurt him? And they wouldn't have taken him all the way here to give him medical attention? I guess these apes evolved crying in 10 years. Did becoming intelligent mean their physiology changed?
How is he?
We'll see.
First, I should probably wash this blood off my hands. But since I'm already here, what the hell? Let's talk about things. This camera works after 10 years of not being used? The camera just happens to have a recording of Caesar's first days of youth and innocence queued up and ready for dramatic effect. Also, it has 42 minutes of battery life after 10 years of not being used. Get the f*** out of here. Even if it was being charged when the power came back on. Should it be fully charged if that's the case?
It's been 2 days. Your son's not back yet?
No, but he'll be here in a minute on cue just because you're talking about it.
Who's there? If you're human, you better say so!
That's why I blindly fired my gun instead of yelling this warning in the first place. Malcolm is fortunate that he runs through the subway tunnel that leads directly to Dreyfus, who just so happens to be planning to blow up the very tower Caesar is climbing right now. The apes that took over the tower never bothered to investigate the lower levels of said tower, or even look down.
We need to give him a chance. We need to give him some time. He's up there right now.
Holding 3 men at gunpoint is the perfect time to play the pronoun game 3 times. 3 times for 3 guys, I guess. Caesar's walking out there with no gun and staring down a dude with a gun. Let's just all take a moment to appreciate the ballsy badassness that is Caesar, can we?
Caesar, weak. Cobra, weaker.
Ape measuring contest. Even the apes succumb to the siren song of settling things with fisticuffs.
Trusted Cobra, like brother. Caesar, brother, to human.
It's a good thing they've gotten better at speaking since the beginning of the movie. Can you imagine if they had to sign language each other through this fight?
I'm saving the human race.
No!
Funny how the good human bad human face-off occurs exactly when the good ape bad ape face-off is occurring. Just kooky.
Now we make contact to military base up north. I mean, they're already on their way.
So that's why we strap C4 to this building to blow up all the apes, because the military's coming to kill all the apes. Wait, that is some shitty C4 work there, since the tower didn't remotely come down. He survives this. They both survived this. Ah, the extended piece of girder that sticks out of every f***ing building somehow. Always there to keep the drama going. If we were 10 minutes away from the end, Cobra would have grabbed this cable and hung on for dear life, or landed on this walkway and somehow not hurt himself. Or the walkway would have... Movie ends with the same thing it began with, cliché. Also, what happened to Kerry Russell and Malcolm's kid? They just kind of disappeared. I guess they're hanging out at James Franco's old place watching Caesar movies or something. You stuck around for the closing credits, and all you got was a bunch of ape gibberish. Haha.
No! No! Go!
Okay, maybe we can take it down just a little. I think you're gonna scare the other pregnant women.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Because he's the hero Gotham deserves, but not the one it needs right now. So we'll hunt him.
Said no guns.
You know, when you lie to me, I hurt you.
I know now why you cry, but it's something I can never do.
I don't know the scientific explanation, but fire made it good.
Okay, who wants to go down the creepy tunnel inside the tomb first?